Other news tonight, he has threatened to kill neighbors and their children and poison their pets, and he has brought mayhem to their lives.
Well, tonight those residents of a Denver townhome complex are at wit's end about one of their neighbors who is apparently mentally ill and acting out. So what do you do? What can you do about this? CBS 4 investigator Brian Moss has been looking into it, and it seems even making the right moves hasn't solved the problem.
Yeah, Brian, it's true. It appears someone needs help but isn't getting it.
Well, it's not for a lack of trying, Jim. Neighbors in this area feel like they've done all they can. They got the police involved, mental health professionals trying to rectify the situation, but they say they still feel like they are being held hostage.
Because a lot of people are afraid to put their name attached to anything because he's scary.
Nikki Doherty is scared but fighting back. Her family bought a unit in this East Denver townhome complex last year. Little did they know who would move in and how he would upend their lives. Is it fair to say, though, that he's terrorized that townhome complex?
Yes. Yes, Brian. Absolutely.
44-year-old Anthony Cortese moved into this unit with his mother and father, and the trouble started. Cortese began walking around out here without any clothes on, screaming and cursing at neighbors and their kids, even smearing dog feces on a neighbor's garage. Daniel Leslie works at a school and church across the street.
I think some of the people around here were, kind of frightened by him.
He has threatened to kill my husband. He's starting to hurt my son, kill my animals, hurt and kill other neighbors. I don't know. I mean, that's pretty much says it all.
It was enough for Cortese's own parents. According to police documents, they fled the home, scared of their son, saying they do not feel safe. Police say Cortese has been arrested before for armed assault.
My daughter still doesn't sleep in her bed most nights.
What do you mean?
She's just afraid.
One neighbor told police Cortese warned them something big is going to happen. It got so bad the Doherty family temporarily moved out.
And went down south to my husband's cousin's place. And we were down there in Centennial until Friday.
5 residents got this protection order against Cortese, ordering him to stay away. Neighbors have called police, who've been responsive, but say there's little more they can do aside from jailing him one time for indecent exposure and harassment. When mental health professionals intervened, they said Cortese appeared to have mental health issues, but was not an imminent threat to himself or others. Nikki Doherty wonders why Cortese's rights seem to have a higher priority than her family's right to feel safe and at peace.
We have a problem in this country, and we need to do something about it, for sure.
The Dohertys now say they are going to sell their townhome and move sometime next year, in part because of their volatile neighbor. As for the Corteses, Anthony Cortese's father says his son will not be coming back, and he says he plans to sell that townhome. Covering Colorado First, this is Brian Moss.